The St. Louis University Mental Status Exam, also known as the SLUMS, is an assessment tool to test for mild cognitive impairment and dementia among older adults 16 up. It is important to note that this assessment is not for diagnosing, but for assessing cognitive impairment. This assessment is used as a tool to examine mild cognitive impairments and for dementia. Construct validity. The SLUMS assessment correlates with other longer, broader neurophysiological measures. Criteria on validity demonstrates good specificity and sensitivity in predicting outcomes, such as detection of cognitive impairments.
And then it is also considered to have acceptable consistency demonstrated by Cronbach's alpha score of 0.71. And then the test-retest reliability assessment shows adequate stability over time, but it may be impacted by overall changing health with age. The scoring of the SLUMS for a client with high school education, there is 27 to 30 would be normal, 21 to 26 would show mild neurocognitive disorder, and then 1 to 20 would be dementia. For another client with less than high school education, 25 to 30 would be normal, 20 to 24 would be mild neurocognitive disorder, and then 1 to 19 would be dementia. The timing of this takes about 4 to 10 minutes, and the cost is free and available to all healthcare professionals.
We will now be demonstrating how the SLUMS assessment would be given to a client with dementia.
So here we have Florence. She is 73 and is diagnosed with dementia. So hi Florence, I'm your occupational therapist. My name is Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I will be doing the SLUMS examination on you, so I'll just be asking you a couple questions, and you can just answer it, okay?
Sure.
So, what is your highest level of education just before we get started?
I went to college after high school.
Okay, thank you. Now, what day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
What is the year?
2026.
Okay. What state are we in?
California.
Please remember these 5 objects. I will ask you what they are later, okay? So apple, pen, tie, house, car. Okay. Now moving on, you have $100 and you go to the store to buy a dozen apples for $3 and a tricycle for $20. How much did you spend?
$20.
Okay. How much do you have left?
$85.
Okay. Now, please name as many animals as you can in 1 minute.
Bird. Cat. Dog. Horse. Cat. Dog. Beetle. Chicken. Cow. Giraffe.
Okay, thank you for your animals. Moving on to the next question. What were the 5 objects I asked you to remember?
House. Car. Cat.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you a series of numbers and I would like you to give them to me backwards. For example, if I say 4, 2, you would say 2, 4. Okay?
Okay.
8, 7.
8, 7.
Okay. 6, 4, 8.
8, 6, 4.
8, 5, 3, 7.
7, 3, 8, 5.
Okay. Now here we have a clock face. I would like you to put the hour markers and the time at 10 minutes to 11 o'clock for me, please. There. And then, could you please place an X on the triangle for me? Okay. Which of the above of the figures is largest?
This one.
I'm going to tell you a story. Please listen carefully because afterwards I'm going to ask you some questions about it.
Okay.
Okay. Jill was a very successful stockbroker. She made a lot of money on the stock market. She then met Jack, a devastatingly handsome man. She married him and had 3 children. They lived in Chicago. She then stopped work and stayed at home to bring up her children. When they were teenagers, she went back to work. She and Jack lived happily ever after. What was the female's name?
Jill.
Okay. What did she do for work?
She had children.
Okay. When did she go back to work?
When the children went to school.
And what state did she live in?
California.
Okay. So Florence scored an 8 out of 30, which indicates that she may have dementia. So going forward, we can continue with what we want to do as OTs for our interventions and even work with an interprofessional team to help Florence.